Yo. Ooh, what's up, guys? Wild Wednesday coming at you with another NHL Legends live stream. And today we are doing a little bit of Grim Forest. I've already got a coaching session lined up. And we can talk about CVC, we can talk about the new fusion. And we'll see how it goes. How are you guys doing today? Let's see. Now, I do want to save some energy spots for CVC. I'm not doing too much right now since CVC is a few hours away, but I do know that I must go northwest to get the final crown. I've got 2 out of 3 crowns toward fighting Lashun. And then, see, I think I may have uncovered one of the bosses. I forget. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. But I know I need to go west. Let's see. See if I can find exactly where it is. I just know I need to go northwest. I kind of don't want to go directly through her, so I'm going to have to go up and around if I can. Just going to check my clan Discord, see if anybody can show the exact path. See, Lashun, I'm pretty sure, is southeast, like maybe this one, probably that one right there, but we're not there yet. We got to get that 3rd crown. Maybe it'll be in the raid. Yo, Rams, what's going on? I'm doing all right. How are you doing today? Let's see. Oh, here's like a generic map that I found. This shows kind of where things are, but it's not too specific. As you can see, it's sort of northwest, but actually it's very far northwest. See, so there's a mountain here with some words. See if I've uncovered that. See, there's a bird. Can I zoom that in a little bit? I think that's the bird there. Yeah, anyway, I gotta go pretty far west, so either way, hopefully I can go around. I think going up this way will be a little bit faster. You must be East Coast? It's okay. You're not the only one that uses me as their white noise fall asleep show. It's alright. I fall asleep to other raid content by Raku. I just fall back asleep, wake up occasionally. Yo, Chop, how's it going, man? see. So in a little bit, we're gonna do a coaching for Selvatic. Are you here, Selvatic? I'm not sure what your YouTube name is. That's the Discord name. West Coast.
Enjoy more ways to save.
What's up,
at
Go
Fred
Go?
Meyer, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Fred Meyer app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Fred Meyer.
Okay,
Fresh
that's you.
for
All right.
everyone.
Well, don't fall
Savings may
asleep
vary
too
by state.
early.
Full restrictions apply.
We gotta
See
look
site
at your
for details.
account soon.
Save even more on your favorites. Simply mix
We'll
and
look at
match
your
5
account
or
after
more
I do Grim
participating
Forest.
items and
So,
get them for just
but
99 cents
I'm only
each
gonna do it
during
if
our
you're still
99
around.
cent sale going on now.
No point in doing a coaching if you're not there. Sometimes I'll have questions for you. Like, what do you want to do? What's your game plan? Do you spend money? Okay, I can't really go that much further west, so I gotta be close, right? You just gotta set an alarm. Can you only do certain quests and you gotta make sure that you get the right to do them first? I used to worry about that more. What are you hitting right now, Chop? What's up, boy? Have you guys started working on the fusion? Who's doing the fusion? Finishing off the Gear Ascension tournament. Tomorrow I'll go hard on a lot of things, really. I got Ice Golem. Plus, I'm gonna be summoning my mod and booking her and getting her masteries. But we should be getting energy in the clan shop, which is always nice. Plus clan rewards from CVC. Plus I've been doing a good job of saving up my gems the last few weeks. Well, that's a big jump up from 36 million to 100 million. Did you get a new champion? What do I want? Let's see. Probably HP percent. Actually, I don't really use my HP nukers much in Grim Forest, so I changed my mind. Attack. Did they announce that? It's like what, champ training, or is it like a champ chase tournament? I did not have any time to watch any of the videos today from anybody. Shoot. Got energy in my way everywhere I go. I don't want to waste that right now. I'm gonna have to try to go down and around, I guess. You have 3,500 auto what? What are you talking about? Tim said that? Like, swindler? Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I've been like stacking up auto battles lately. They've just been giving them out. I had to be super careful how to use my daily auto battles. Now I've got well over 1,000. They're all over the place in Grim Forest now. Like, I don't even worry about them anymore. Yeah, if you had to choose between the two, I would save for the anniversary fusion. But if you can do both, I would do this one. It should make at least the Dark Elves faction wars easier, I hope. Turtle, 3 turtles, not bad. Not a lot of gold shards. I would say you would need a minimum of 12 to do a fusion usually. Kind of depends on how they stack up versus like 2x events. Like I think that the Void 2x will be this weekend, right? So if you have some Voids, Voids are actually very good for fusions, especially if you can get them, use them during a 2x. So that's probably what I'll be doing. I only got like 20 some, which is not a lot. But I've just been saving my sacreds as much as I possibly can. We will be getting a couple, of course, for those of us who can finish Doom Tower hard in the next, 10 days or whatever. Which would be enough for not this weekend, but the next weekend. We have a fusion about every month. So in about a month. Not exactly, but about a month. Look at what the mimic looks like when it's dead. Never noticed because it was frozen. This is pretty good rewards. Got some good coins, some red blood briars. I'll take that. Okay, we got some remnants. How close am I on remnants? There's my mod. For some reason, they allowed you to get extra mod fragments, which is stupid. Let's see. Okay, I've got 55, so I'm kind of close. Yeah, this is the Doom Tower rotation that matters the most. This is the CVC that matters. See, I really want to get these remnants. See, we got Theodosia, so this is probably going to be annoying. Are there any good like progressive events tomorrow or anything, or over the next couple days? Like I said, I didn't have time to watch anybody's videos today. Kind of woke up and have been going ever since, for the most part. I never really pulled during CVC, but you never know. If they put in a FINA or something, I might. I really want FINA or Takeovers. You guys have a lot of Unity faction champs? I only got 2. But I really only care about the good ones. I think we're pretty safe here, but this is not going to be a fast run. Oh, she keeps getting stone scanned. Some of these battles are really hard until you get like the bonus stats racking up. Jeez Louise. Might have to take over here. Shoot. I'm in trouble. Yeah. Am I dead? Crap. That sucks. All right. I need to try something else. Okay, I can just... I don't think he's that helpful anyway. I can put him in, but I need to gear him. And then maybe her instead. Some of these bosses are pretty annoying early on in Grim Forest. You guys just chilling tonight until CVC starts? Yeah, that's kind of what we all have to do. Yeah, geez. Theodosia is kind of a jerk. Okay, Newt's hitting hard. Let's see what he can do. Not terrible. All right, let's do this. Oh gosh, nice little cleanse there. Shoot. Perfection tournament? Is that what they call the Ascension tournament in other languages? Come on, she's got a freaking revive? Oh, that's annoying. Alright. You may have unkillable, but you don't have block damage. Remove those buffs. No, it's alright. I just assume that they call it something different in other countries. It's probably not like a better translation. Alright, this should just about do it. Dolan is a beast. There we go. Much better. Work and chat. Ooh. I'll take this. Speed and crit damage. Something good could happen. I think we have a gear level up event tomorrow, right? We don't care about 5-star rare. 5-star chest plate, 5-star helmet. I'll take that and that though. Yeah. We can look at my account. Let's see. Guess I'll take the rare. Can I find... Man, there's energy everywhere. I need to find the stinking... Okay, there's an altar. I should be able to base where I go based on the altar.
Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to
Okay, there's one there. Okay, I'm way off. I need to go north.
Save big. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary.
Pretty sure I need to go north.
See site for details.
Save even more on your favorites. Simply mix and
I'm
match
looking for
5
the
or more
third
participating
crown.
items and get them for just 99 cents each during our 99-cent sale going on now.
Let's see, so the altar is here. I don't know if I saw this guy. I need to go up here somewhere. If that map is correct. I hope it is. Okay. Guess I gotta go through here. Let's see. Oh. finally got Shayak and the doggo together. There we go. That should make short work of this, I hope. Oh, I thought you were saying, hey, work and chat. Thought you were just telling me what you're doing with your life. Shoot. They just throwing a brass clad to be annoying. There's always these champions that are completely useless when they're on your account, but they're annoying for waves because it's just like, okay, he's not gonna hurt me, but I don't have a ignore block damage on this team. There we go. If I had Thor in the team instead of Tholen. Ooh, okay, I got some gold. Let's see. Can I buy anything yet? Not yet. Not quite. Okay, okay, that's Great Barrage. Is that on the map? I think that's this right here. So I need to go the other way. I need to go like up around this way maybe. I need to put that gear on Thor this time. I think you may be misrepresenting what the Easter Bunny is all about. Nah, I just have Marishka. I wish I have Taurus. I do have a Taurus 6-star, so that would be incredible. Even though it's not 3 years ago, it would still be very nice to have. 3 years ago or so, it was basically unbeatable. Or nearly. I hope you don't have kids, Calamity. That is, you're not supposed to hide grass in the grass. See there? Where the... Oh, there's the crown. You could have told me. Shoot. You guys could have told me. Galathier. Freaking Galathier. Okay. Yeah, my Great Hall's been finished for like 2.5 years. That's why I tell everybody to work on your Great Hall. You gotta farm that arena. Like it or not. What's up, Chase? Chase, have you been farming arena whether you like it or not? Pulled a God Seeker and a double Man-Eater. Truth be told, I like Demitha better than double Man-Eater. You only need one for one thing. What's up, Trey? Almost missed your message. It worked once and just doesn't work again. You're probably just like a speed off or something stupid like that. Sometimes speeds are a little finicky. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay here. But what I really need to do is use Empress to maybe block revive if I can. I can't yet. They're too high HP. I don't love the Man-Eaters either, to be honest. They do work, they're just not, they're not easy, or they're not great. All right, let's see. We should be good now. Yeah, well, I don't think anybody could have fought Lashun yet. Maybe. I mean, I'm about to get my 3rd crown. Maybe if you did the perfect route. But we've only had like a few hours this rotation. I'm guessing if not today, then tomorrow somebody will have beaten Lashun. And then probably will have... I'm guessing that 24 hours from now we'll know. Just guessing. It's going to be hard to get a lot of damage on a team that just has Man-Eater and 3 Pain Keepers. You're really hoping your damage dealer is doing a lot of damage. I'll show you my Demitha Demon Lord team. I have a Demitha team still. Because once in a while for a quest, it'll say you have to use a rare. It's much easier than a Man-Eater team, in my opinion. Alright, let's see. 5-star boots. Garbage, garbage, garbage. I keep most Mercurial gear unless it's a 5-star bottom piece or middle piece, whatever, or if it's a rare. Alright, we got the 3 crowns. See, speed and accuracy. Main boss unlocked. Now I've got 5 energy left. I honestly want to keep some of it for all the energy I can unlock. 3. So I'm going to need all the energy I can get for stuff tomorrow. Now, Lashun is probably like this one or this one. Let's see if it's on the map exactly. See, there's... It's almost directly below that crown. Which is that one. So I'm pretty sure that this is Lashun right... Actually, probably right here. But I'm going to save the rest of my distorted energy for this energy tomorrow. Don't want to mess anything up. I really want that. I think I can afford 2. What is this? Okay, wasn't that exciting. Dungeon Delver, 10% more damage in dungeon battles. That's not bad. And then, okay, not bad. Let's see. All right, I'll show you my Hydra teams first, since we're here. Now, this was a skip week for us, so don't worry about the damage, because I kept it low on purpose. This is my Titus team. It can do as much as I've done 2.75 billion. Usually if it goes over like 1.5 billion, I just keep it. It's really annoying because Titus gets swallowed all the time. We were just doing, we do enough to get this chest, but as you can see, we're tanking this Hydra Clash. And then my Brutal team, this one could do close to 700 million. Dolan, Necmo, Duchess, Shayak, Crocad. Crocad's insane. He's absolutely insane. Mad Hatter's on 2 of my teams. Duchess is on 2 of my teams. Then my hard one, I recently threw in Klazag. I got Duchess, Molly, Calamitous, Thor, and Marius. Honestly, this team should be better than it is. But it can do like 400, 500 million maybe.
Going on vacation.
But once I got the Titus team, just like nothing else mattered. Quite frankly, like when one of your team does over 2 billion and the other teams do like $500 million, it's like, who even cares? Need to build Oella. Well, I need to book Oella. Because my clan's been talking about running Titus teams for Chimera. I kind of don't want to, but I would definitely need her if I were to do that. Calamity, I can make you a Hydra team, but I am not making like being a team for you. But I'm not making like there's Titus teams and there's Trunda teams. I'm not doing a Trunda team. Those are worse than Titus teams. Anything that's manual just makes me want to die. Trey, you're skipping the fusion. I don't blame anybody for skipping that. Can, if it's not stopping me from doing the next one. Oh, also I'll show my Chimera team since my runs are done already. I did do one last night on stream, and then I did the other one after I went to bed. I think that was last night. I just ran this team twice. I got 11 trials once, 12 trials once. The best I've done is 14. That's Basalt's good too if you can get it. And if you get a nice gemstone from Clash, that's nice as well. Oh, forgot to collect that. I believe I made a Titus video like 6 months ago, whenever it came out. I'm pretty sure there's a Titus video up on that. Except at the time, I think I had Emic instead of Donatello, but same thing. Yeah, I honestly should try to tweak and improve my team, but it does fine. Alright, you guys want to see my account? Well, for one thing, they perfectly speed tune it, which I haven't perfectly speed tuned mine. Second, they just have crazy gear. If you watch like Cruising or something, he just has all the gear in the world. Money, 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 money is the answer. Alright. So, I keep most of my champions in my vault. I mostly keep out champions that I plan to use for Arena, or if I've recently used them for like Faction Wars, Grim Forest, Curse City. In fact, I need to put some champions out of the way since we're here. I might as well do that. Okay, that's pretty much it. All right. First, I'll show you the champions that I tend to use for Arena. Nice, Carnage, Empress, in Arena. I use Marius, Volcanos, Duchess. I do like the turtles still. Occasionally, I will use White King and White Queen. Not a lot. Marishka is still amazing. I use Arbiter mostly for speed farming through Arena. I've got Hilvi. I don't really use Tholen and Thor in PvP, but I use them a lot in PvE. Grim Forest, they're very nice. Armands I've not been using for months, to be honest. Not in Arena. Fabian's much better, and if I can't get Fabian, I just go other routes. Rhodos, I very much want to get him in 9-piece Mercurial. I don't have the accessories for it yet, but that's the plan when I can. Fabian. I don't really use Lamasu in Arena. I just can't get her fast enough for her to be effective for me. I do have Tormund with Hilvi. And Glacea is kind of fun to go against Fabian, but she's not like... She doesn't offer a lot else, so I probably won't be using her a lot going forward. You want to see my second form for Empress? I've got him at 114 HP, 114k. He's only 2-star, so it could be better. 283 speed, 273 crit damage, no accuracy. I've got him with a 15 wand, lightning cage. He could be better. What can you do? Let's see. So here's my account overall. Let's see, we'll go just mythicals and legendaries. I have all the epics that matter. I've pulled every epic in the game except for maybe some brand new ones. Let's see. So you see my mythicals. I only have 6. I've only pulled 2 from primals. That would be Ashnar and Calamitous. And then last month I pulled Nice from a remnant. Let's see. I've got probably 2/3 of the legendaries in the game, like not counting voids. Like legendaries that you can pull from ancients. I probably got about 2/3 of them. Honestly, there's as you can see, there's 231. Some of those are dupes and trips. It's honestly easier to go through the index to see what I have. I can just highlight the best ones. Obviously, I got Marishka. She's still, I pulled her like 3 years ago, and she's still like the highlight of my account. Besides like the mythicals, maybe. High elves. I do have only 2 factions fully filled out for the faction guardians. One is high elves, and then I just filled out the dwarves like a couple weeks ago, a week or 2 ago. Let's see. I got Alexander. He's technically a champion. Othorion is really nice. He's useful. Not like super OP, but very good. Tutora was the first fusion I ever completed. That was like 5 Christmases ago. 4 and a quarter years ago, whatever. I don't hate getting good dupes. I hate getting trips. When you get the 3rd one, that is painful, because you can't do anything with the 3rd one. Not until you filled out your faction guardians, at least. Sacred Order. See, I got Wixwell. I do have the Wixwell Titus team. I got Sir Nick. Cardiel I pulled a couple months ago. During the Leonardo event. So he's really good still. I really like him. And then I've got 2 Noels. I only use 1, but I do have 2. Barbarians is pretty weak, to be honest. I do have Raph. I do have all the turtles. I just pulled Valkyrie like maybe a month or 2 ago. Thor, Armons. I did do all the work myself to get Chronum. I skipped Opardin, and I still have 2 or 3 of him. I skipped Jetney, but I have her. Never feel bad about skipping a bad fusion. You'll probably pull them anyway. Ogren tribes are just so awful. So bad. I did pull Klazag recently, like a month ago. And stock I did that fusion. He's underrated. Maybe he's properly rated now, but he was underrated. I hate my Ogren tribes so much. Tell that to my 0 Elba's Calamity. I cannot pull her. I would not complain about 3 Duchesses either. I did not complain when I got my 2nd Duchess, that's for sure. My Lizardmen are pretty weak too. Give me a Teox, please. Please give me a Teox. Give me a Sulfurion and a Teox, and I won't complain about them anymore. I do have Ramon too. Got him a couple years ago, 2.5 years ago. Dracomorph was one of my like first 5 or so legendaries. He was on my Demon Lord team for a long time. I do have Donnie. Necmo Thar is great. Pytheon I like. Krokmar sucks. Skinwalkers, I just finally beat Skinwalkers Hard 21. 1 star, but still. Because I don't have a good, like... I don't think they have a good cleanser. Like, the only reviver is Uko. And he doesn't, like, heal. I don't know, maybe Coronar does? Does he? No. Well, he's got block buffs. Okay. Anyway, I got Sun Wukong, I got Marius, Uko, Bambus I always liked. I got the Bunny, I got the Rat King. We won't talk about Norog. I would take a Krisk. He used to be my most wanted. I always thought he was cool. Now, like, he's very good, but, like, I don't need him. We don't need to talk about Growhawk, but Crocad is awesome with Shayak. Warlord was my first ever Void Legendary. Took me nearly a 1.5 years to finally pull a Void Legendary. Supreme Gaelic was my 3rd Void. Bells. a little disappointed, to be honest. Artak is still good, but I don't really use him. A little bit of Curse City. This is a pretty weak faction for me too, but I do have Seer, fortunately. Let's see. Demon Spawn, probably my favorite faction on my account. It's pretty loaded, actually. I got Carnage. I've got 3 Kaimars. Halfrack. Skorid I've never used. Drexthar is like okay for a while. Sishya. I got Volcanos, one of my favorite champions. Pulled Duchess last year, finally. Then I pulled her again a month later.
How do you stay informed?
Helicath is the reason why I was finally able to do a one-key deal with Lamasu.
With me, Scott Becker. Every day,
we'll see, Trey. I've got at least 1, if not 2, coaching sessions lined up.
So you can make your own moves.
We'll see what we have time for. Okay, Knights Revenant is a very hard faction, but fortunately, I've got good champions for it. Empress, White King, and Queen. That's pretty much all you need. Unfortunately, I pulled Fortis last year. Calvalax is awesome. Mad Hatter is awesome. Doom Priest, very good epic. I would love Queen of Hearts or Augustine. Let's see. Oh, I skipped Dark Elves. I have 4 arrays. And I still haven't filled out my Dark Elves faction. Marinix was my lesson of saying, you know what? Maybe you don't have to do every fusion. I don't like her. That's the first fusion that I did that I was like, why did I waste resources on this? Tremeria I pulled last year. Not great. Not a great faction. They need some work. Hopefully, however you say her name, Noldua the Gloaming. Hopefully she helps. Hopefully. Dwarves. I love the Dwarves. Probably my favorite faction next to the Demon Spawn. Trunda. Double Newt. Molly. I love Molly. I think I just pulled a dupe of her. She is my favorite provoker in the game. Like, as her main job. We got Hilby, Dolan. I also skipped Nari. I've got 1 or 2 of him. I got a couple of Tormans. I've got like 3 Mountain Kings, I think. He was my first nuker. My first legendary from a sacred. I got Shadowkin. I got Ninja was my first legendary overall because I got him from a code. My first week in the game. Got him just in time. Mikage. Blade Master was in my Fire Knight Hard 10 team for a while. I did get Yukimasa, Leo. Honestly forgot I had Jinro. I've never used him at all. Everything else is just like okay or bad. Sylvan Watchers. My most wanted. Got pulled last month with nice. I've got Owella, Estrid. I've got 2 Caldors. I said that I have 2 faction unity champions. One is Volcanos. The other is Caldor, but technically I have 4 Ancient Shards, something like that. I pulled 5 Legos that day. It was crazy. I got 2 Caldors. I also have Emic. Still a little bit light, though. I am missing Elva, Glycad, Lady of Areth, Feral, Padraig, Neve. So many champions that I want. Is she brand new? She must be one of the new champions. I watched like 0 things on that. She good? There's still sound. If you can't hear, refresh. And Argonites. I've got every single Argonite in Raid Shadow Legends. There you go. That's my account review. All right. Sylvatic, are you still there? Are you ready for your coaching session? Yeah, that happens. Like almost every stream somebody says, is there no sound? And you just gotta refresh. It's not usually me. Sometimes I accidentally mute it and forget to unmute. We'll do Sylvatic's coaching session if he's still around. Let's see, check on my Classic Arena tournament. Let's see. Okay, the points aren't really climbing up, so let's see. I gotta do math here. I'm aiming for 4th place. When the 1st place rewards stink, just go for 4th place. Are you about to get Lydia, boy? Give me just a second, guys. Quick break. It's just no needed DPS champ. I have 5 days. Are you still waiting for Empress? Let's see. My coaching session may have fallen asleep. We'll see. Oh, there he is. He's awake. If you guys are still with me, could you like the video? Help out the algorithm? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. That'd help me out a lot. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I'm gonna log out of my account. If you have already liked and subscribed, what you need to do is create up a second account, and with that second account, like and subscribe. All right, we are in Sylvatic's account. All right, catch you later, Cyborg. You like physics, huh? Some people do. Grim Forest won't let you. That's a huge upgrade. All right, all right. So as you can see, my man has no silver, so this is not a takeover. This is a coaching session. Let's see, he wrote, can you look into my account and suggest what I should focus on to progress faster? Yes, we can. Welcome Mr. Gingerbread into the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, you can type in !Discord and it should send you a link. We also have a link in the description of this video. You can hang out in the Discord and ask questions to me and the rest of chat anytime you want, even when I'm not awake. All right, we got 801 energy waiting for us. Level 57 account. Let's see, how's our shards looking? We got 24 ancients, 12 voids, 6 primals, 2 sacreds. I don't know if you spend any money on the account. That would be useful information. Let's see, there's quests. And can you, Sylvatic, can you just type in the YouTube chat? So I don't have to flip back and forth between Discord and the YouTube. Let's see. Let's take a look at our champions. Including our vaults. We will just look at those for now. Let's see. We have a very much new account looking account. I'm guessing you bought Predator. Worth it if you're a spender for sure. Let's see, so you buy like the monthly gem pack probably. Let's see, we got Alien, we got Ezio. I'm assuming you got Cheshire Cat for free, as well as Narma, Lady of Areth. One of those champions that I wish I had. We got Arbiter. Did you pull Arbiter?
Taxes was waiting on the refund.
I'm assuming that you pulled Arbiter.
All right, your car repair is going to run about $3,000.
Which is a blessing and a curse.
Getting back on the road with TurboTax and Credit Karma. You can
Oh no, you finished Arbiter. Okay, wow. Okay, good job. You did that fast. What day are we on?
This is taxes. Intuit Credit Karma with TurboTax.
Let's see, where am I? Daily login. You're on day 49 and you finished your Arbiter mission. Good job, man. Good job. Wow. Okay, so We're working on Ramontu. Honestly, much harder to get Ramontu. We're working on Marius. Not as hard as Ramontu, actually, but much harder than Arbiter. Day 32 for Arbiter. Things are crazy these days. That definitely took me much longer. But I had like... Back when I started 4.5 years ago. They were not giving out free champions like candy. I did start during the first Ninja giveaway, which was the first ever giveaway. So I was very lucky there. But like now they're just like, hey, here's 5 free legendary champions. Go for it. Which is crazy. I don't think it's a record, but man, that's really good. Like, I mean, it's not even a free-to-play record, I don't think. You are a little bit of a spender. But that's still insanely good. All right, let's see. I am assuming that you're doing pretty well on Demon Lord. Wait, what was your name? Sil Chips? Okay. Let's see. So, we're 2-keying. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, I tell people all the time, if you can do Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare, you're fine. Honestly, if you can only do Ultra Nightmare, but you can get that top chest, you're fine. That's where the best rewards are by far. If you can do the top 2, even better. Yes, the game is easier and one PvP champion, but he also, you know, got all these free champions. It's pretty cool though. I mean, like, at least 4, if not 5 of these champions are free. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. See, I don't think he had like, let's see. I don't think he had like Demitha. Or do you have man-eaters? No. What about like... no, like... Okay, none of the, like the best block damage or unkillable champions. So 1 key will probably have to wait. You can 1 key the green affinity. Okay. That's incredible. Where did you come up with the team? That's a very good... If you can 1 key even 1 affinity, that's very good. Level 57. Did you mean nice? I thought you were talking about the champion Neve for a second. It'd be wildly misspelled if you were trying to spell Neve. Yeah, listen, guys. I did not pull a man-eater for probably 2 years. And Demitha was part of a fusion, but like very early on, and I could not even get one of the epics, let alone one of the vampires. That was like 3 months into playing. I'm a very low spender and I hadn't spent yet. So it took me until Hellcath came out before I could get a block damage team going. Yeah, I wish I had Lady of Wrath. I just my Sylvan Watchers, I just cannot get any of their good support champions, and they've got a bunch. They've got like 5 champions I would love to have. You can't stop pulling Hellcath. There was a video, like, it might have been a 1.5 years, 2 years ago, when Prism Shards just had come out. MTG Jedi bought a bunch of Prism Shards, and he pulled like, I swear he pulled 4 or 5 Hellcaths just in that video. I think that's the champ. That can definitely happen. Like I said, I have 4 Rays. Sporky Day 13. You are a grinder. Is this your first account? You're doing really well. How about, are you doing Hydra? I assume you're doing some level of Hydra. Although Hydra is the opposite of Demon Lord in that poisoners suck. See, okay, yeah. It's a different story, but which, considering that you're throwing poisoners in there, I mean, he does have bombs, technically, but it's not landing bombs. I'm surprised the damage is that good, to be honest. Let's look at your other champions, though. It looks like you just don't have great Hydra champions yet. Let's take a look at. Let's see. Rector Drath is okay for Hydra. She's like a bad version of Duchess. Ugo is very good for Hydra. Ugo's got a nice heal / partial cleanse, plus the block debuffs. Definitely want her in a team. Nah, okay, you got 2 Ugos. Build 2 Ugos. You will not regret having 2 Ugos. You'll throw each of them in a team, easy. I used 2 Ugos for like 2 years in Hydra until I finally got like more OP champions. Yeah, I see that you're using 1. Get that to 60 for sure. That way she'll be a little bit tankier. Yeah, Rector's okay. Big problem is she's only got a 1 champion revive instead of like an AoE revive. Also, her what's it called? Perfect Veil veils everyone, including herself, which is kind of weird. Yeah, you can't luck your way into beating Raid Shadow Legends. You can't just like accidentally throw some champions on a team like, it worked. Nobody figures out this game on their own. Not really. That's why people who don't watch YouTube don't like, and like their builds are all over the place. They have like an HP nuker built with like flat attack gauntlets. Clearly, this dude knows a little bit about what he's doing. Have you played similar games before? You just watch YouTube all day? Yeah, I like Ugo better than Raktor also, but they're different. Like if you need a... But he's got Lady of Areth, which is really good too. But one of the things that you definitely need for Hydra is somebody with a perfect veil. Like a team perfect veil or an Inquisitor Shamael. So she kind of solves that problem for you. Yeah, did you have anybody in like a provoke set? I didn't check that. Let's see. So, what you want to do to improve the team is get somebody in a provoke set and somebody in a cursed set so that you can not only hit the provokes, but you can also get a hex out there. I don't know if any of these champions provide that. I don't have these 2 champs, and I don't really use these champs. But like Ugo in either set is great. He does have a Husk. He does have a Seeker. I would prefer Ugo in one of those sets. I feel like... What does Cheshire have? See, he's got a perfect veil on himself. That's what I thought. Yeah. He's stingy or stingy? Yeah, so if you go to, let's see, how are you doing in Ice Golem? Okay, you're in Hard Ice Golem. Awesome. Only like 3 sets that matter here. Reflex, Cursed, and Provoke. And I wouldn't keep anything at this point that's not 6-star, probably. Maybe some top pieces that are 5-star. But basically, if you put 4 pieces of Cursed on, you have like a 50%, let's see, 50% chance to place Hex, which is great for Hydra. It's basically made for Hydra. And a Provoke set, also 4 pieces, you have a chance of provoking. Provoke is super important. Now, it's better if you have a champion that throws out Hex, or a champion that throws out Provoke, but sometimes you just have what you have. You do have an Umbral Enchantress. Not gonna lie, I tried her on Hydra like 3 years ago. I did not love her.
Or you could tune in to the Becker Private Business Podcast with me, Scott Becker. Every day.
Offord has a Provoke. You might want to try him.
To help keep you informed so you can make your own moves. Plus, I'll be joined
He's
by
got a
experts to provide a
50% chance of provoking on his A1. I wouldn't say it's the best thing in the world. Honestly, I would probably just put... I would probably put the Provoke on Ugo and put her in a Relentless set here. You've got some. Maybe not the best, but you might have enough. Yeah, just throw her in these speed boots plus your fastest, like speed boots plus... Wait a minute, I said, never mind. Never mind that. Can't do both, dummy. No, I would put her in Provoke or Hex. I would start with Provoke. Provoke is more important because then you don't get your debuffs cleansed. Yeah, like I don't really use Cursed or Provoke gear at this point, I don't think. I'll get rid of this for you. Now let me check one thing for you. You seem like a pretty smart player, so you've probably taken care of this, but maybe not. Maybe not. Any piece that is... Okay, any gauntlet, chest plate, or boot, you do not want a flat stat. You want... Unless it's speed or divine speed, and you hit like a triple roll of speed, that's the one exception. And you can't use Chaos Ore on that. That's 5-star, so it's garbage. This you could re-roll. This you cannot. These you might want to use Chaos Ore if you hit like a triple roll of something. But you don't want flat stats. And by flat stat, I do not mean speed. I mean HP, attack, and defense. You probably just hadn't cleared it out yet. Well, if you're doing Ice Golem, you're going to be farming the same. Ice Golem gives both Provoke and Cursed. And Reflex is very good for Hydra as well. but I would focus on these two first. Whichever you can get a good set in first. Provoke's a little bit more important, but Cursed is, like, once you get a Provoke down, Cursed is super important. You get extra damage. Yeah, overall, speed is more important to farm. But just for Hydra specifically, since today, tomorrow, the next day is an Ice Golem tournament, I would focus on that. Wouldn't that just work once though? Like, Hydra's a long fight. Yeah, I have 2 pieces of retaliation. Speaking of retaliation, they're both on my panda. Yeah, but I wouldn't keep any life, offense, defense, critical rate, resistance, and honestly retaliation. Just these 3 sets matter. Just like in Dragon, the only thing that matters is speed, a little bit of toxic perhaps, and then Fire Knight, all you want is some shield, regen, stun, and Savage is the big one. Regen is very good. Stun is somewhat important. Like, you can use shield and stun in certain areas. Regen is great for like solo or duo teams, and then Savage is great for your nukers. Oh, that's interesting, Calamity. I don't know. I don't know if that works. That's an interesting question, though. Yeah, personally, I don't. Where's right now? How's everybody doing tonight? If you're all real, welcome in. If you're bots, well, welcome to my AI overlords. I, for one, welcome the AI revolution. Who would I book? Well, let's see who you need to book. Let's see. You don't have a lot of books. Epic books are relatively easy to get. You'll probably get some from CVC if you're in a good clan, which brings me to my next point after this. I would book Predator as soon as you can because he's insane for PvP. I don't think I'd worry about those too much. Cheshire is also very good. You've already partially booked him as well. I would finish the cat, then do Predator. As far as epics, Ugo, you've got almost done. Finish her off tomorrow. I think, let's see, that's just her A1. Don't care about that. I mean, when you get the books, you can do it, but she's not, her A1's not that important. You're going to want to book Arbiter eventually. Morag's good, but you've got her mostly booked. Like some people said, Husk actually has a Provoke as well. So you could throw him in the team. If you build him, you wouldn't need Provoke gear. He's got a Provoke on his A1. It's not the best, but let's see. It's 40% chance with 2-hitter. So pretty good chance. Seeker also... I like Husk a little bit better because he can do damage too. Stag Knight's very good. Definitely build a Stag Knight. Morag's okay. Let's see. So legendary, I'd finish Cheshire Cat, then do Predator. None of your other legendaries here are that exciting for books. Like, they seem to be doing a fine job without the books. Yeah, I would do Cat, then Predator. These 3 champions are not that good. There is no way I've got 47 viewers right now, right? There's got to be some bots in here. If you're not a bot and this is your first time watching, welcome in. We're doing a little coaching session for... what do you go by? Do you go by Sylvatic? Or Arsilva? Or Sil? Or what? What do I call you, man? Yeah, I would... I mean, you've only got 3 epic books. I'd say Stagnite, Husk, and your second Ugo are pretty high priorities. Definitely keep Seek someday. If you want to switch things up. Because sometimes you want to like free up champions for other things. He goes very well with like Demitha or Maneater teams. Sylv? Okay, where are you from? If you don't mind saying. You guys like Franox? I've never used this champion. Where do you guys use this champ? Is this just like Faction Wars or what? Okay, okay. That explains it. Orleans, I have no idea what you're talking about. Is that from some IP or something? I figured it was something like World of Warcraft. I didn't know what though. I never played WoW, so I did not know the joke. Okay, let's look at some of your builds. Now, Arbiter. Let's see. Champions, hang on. Arbiter just needs to be in your fastest gear. For like 99% of accounts, Arbiter is just going to be in her fastest speed gear. However fast you can get her, that's what she needs to be in. You currently have her at 180. You definitely can do better than that. I would not keep her in Stone Skin if you can make her like decently fast. Now, I wouldn't tear apart your Demon Lord team for it. And I'm guessing that your Demon Lord team has a lot of your speed gear, understandable. But besides that, and you'll get, when you farm more speed gear, you'll get more. Let's see. So I would just go, you know, highest amount of speed. Take your fastest speed piece, put it on Arbiter. So that's pretty simple. Okay, let's take a look at Cheshire Cat, see how he's built. You got crit damage, nice. Attack percent, crit rate, perfect. Speed, okay. Okay, so I see that you probably also bought the Slayer set. You didn't mention that. That explains a lot as well. Slayer set, very good. Okay, that explains a lot, actually. You left out that detail, I believe. Looks like you got some good pieces. Okay, so you got them in 6 pieces of Slayer. Nice, okay. Very good. Your stats, 230 speed, 235 crit damage. All right. Not bad. Attack was what? 6,000? Okay, that's a very good build. One thing that you need to focus on is your Great Hall. It looks like you've been farming it. Keep working on this. Super important. Keep working on this as well. It looks like you're working on it, so great. Keep doing it. This free stats. Everybody needs free stats.
Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
You can get what free from promo code? You can get a free Slayer set from a promo code? Is that, I assume that's just for new players though? Easy on you new players. I would take that in a heartbeat. That's crazy though. Okay, let's see. Xenomorph. Built-in crit damage, attack percent, speed. Okay. Crit damage. Let's see. Obviously try to get extra crit damage when you can there. One of the hardest things to get is enough dust to fix these stats for the ascensions. It's just hard, man. You gotta farm. Okay, attack's a little bit lower here. Damage is a little bit higher. Accuracy, okay. Honestly, you must watch a lot of it. Crit damage, attack percent, speed. Yeah. I'm not seeing like mistakes or anything. Just you want to farm more and more and more and more and more. That's just the name of the game. Let's see. We got her HP percent. You just trying to keep her alive? Her damage is based on attack with poisons. Now, typically, most damage dealers you build like this with like crit damage, crit rate, right? I'm not sure how people are building Narma, but a lot of poisoners, you forget about the crit, which it seems like you have. I would try to get attack percent gauntlets on her if you can. Maybe you just don't have those. Yeah, you just don't have them. But I would try to get that if you're looking for more damage out of her. Because her attack is really low, 2,300. Yeah, I think you got to be a brand new player for those kind of codes usually. He's done his masteries. Good question though. He's done his masteries. Let's see. We got defense on here. So she's probably not doing the greatest damage for you, I'm guessing. All of her damage is based on attack. Typically you'd want attack percent, probably speed. If you have better gear, you could get away with attack percent everywhere. You want attack with accuracy, accuracy with attack, or attack with accuracy. She does your most damage. That's crazy. Is that because of her poison sensitivity? Interesting. Okay. Well, he's not going to get Arachnolixir anytime soon. How's our faction wars doing? Oh, it's country specific. Interesting. Okay, let's see. We're at 399. Okay, we got some work to do for Lydia. That makes sense. You don't have a ton of champions. I'm guessing it's like this, where you some factions you're doing very well on, and some, like Ogren. Ogren is so annoying. Yeah, keep working on that. Lydia's a great champion. We need to get her. What's your clan like? Are you in a good clan? Do you have active members? It looks almost everybody logs in except for this dude. And you were fighting the top chest here. So I'm guessing this is a decent clan. Like, are you in good communication? Do they have their own Discord? Is there a lot of chat? Not in the clan chat, apparently. Are you doing your quests? Looks like you do your quests. We should be getting energy tomorrow, by the way. Ooh, we're short. Unfortunate. Not unexpected, though. Okay. How close are you to... Let's see. Where are we? Lamasu 24. Embrus 8. Okay. So you've done a little bit in Chimera. I'm guessing, like, maybe you've gotten up to hard or brutal, possibly? Maybe? Maybe not? Looks like you have not done it this week. What kind of... Like, how far are you making it on Chimera? You're obviously getting some chest. You're ready to start brutal. Okay, yeah. That's kind of where you'll probably hit a wall. The more money you spend, of course, changes things. Yeah, it seems like people can pretty easily get up to brutal. Nightmare gets harder. Ultra Nightmare, much harder. Much, much harder. But yeah, if you can get up to brutal, I don't know where... I think that there might be some bots watching me, which, you know, it is what it is. But I'm glad that you guys are here. I appreciate when you guys hang out and chat. If I tell you guys, some nights I'm just talking to myself, losing my voice, losing my mind. Let's see. Somebody sent me a friend request. Who's Mr. Gingerbread? Which one of y'all is Mr. Gingerbread? Hard is what most people get up to? I've seen a lot of people get up to brutal. I don't know, yesterday I was talking to myself quite a bit, Trey. Hey, Mr. Gingerbread. We can probably look at your account next, Mr. Gingerbread. Welcome in. How do you come up with the name Mr. Gingerbread? I like hearing the origins of fun names. All right, let's see. So you're doing great. So for where you are in the game, I know you spend a little bit of money, and that always helps. But you don't have like stupid builds or anything. You just need to keep farming gear. Got some shards. You probably don't have enough shards unless you're buying more shards. You probably don't have enough for this fusion. I would just save up for the next one. This one's good, but not like insane. The next one might be insane. Let's see. Do you have any other big questions, though? You're doing great. Honestly, it shocks me how much people can progress these days. Let's see. Okay, you're saving that energy. Smart. Where are we? 1,600 live arena points. So you are farming. You're playing the game serious. You're up to bronze 3. Almost have enough for that shard. Okay. Hey, we all have our levels of spending. Personally, I've bought the monthly pack like 5 or 6 times or whatever. I bought 4 void shards one time. That was my big splurge. I had to do it to get a guaranteed about 3 years ago or so, 2.5, 3 years ago. There was a guaranteed seer for 40 void shards. I had 37, so I bought a 4-pack. Got my seer, and that was the only seer I got for the first 4.5 years of the game. I think I pulled my second seer like a month or 2 ago. Honestly, you're doing great. Farm gear. Most of you do need to continue a champion training. New champion training. Mostly focus on Spider's Den for your accessories and Dragon's Lair for your speed gear. Those are your top 2 dungeons. But whenever there is a tournament for Ice Golem or Fire Knight, that's great. Eventually you're gonna have to do more like Sand Devil and Shogun. Don't worry about that too much yet. You really need to focus on getting your speed gear, getting your accessories, getting your champions built. Then you progress on to like Fire Knight, get more Savage gear. Don't worry about the event dungeon. You don't need it. This gear set's just like kind of okay. Depending on your level of account. All right. We accept dad jokes basically in here. Yeah, speed is like the most important thing that you have in the game. So early on, you focus on speed gear. Later on, you try to get speed from other sets, but the easiest way is just speed gear. What's up, David? I recommend everybody listen up. We've talked about this probably 10 times tonight already. We've been talking about this for weeks, to be honest. Should you know, I'm going to log out of this account real quick. I'm going to log back into my account. We're going to talk about that. Should you be going for this fusion or the next fusion? Great question. Now, personally, I'm doing both, but I've been playing for 4.5 years. I know how to get and save shards and stuff. But I recommend only do this fusion if you can also do the next fusion. This fusion is good, but unless you're getting her partner champion, she's not necessary, especially for a progressing account. The anniversary champion is likely to be almost unskippable if it's anything like the last couple. The last 2 have been Fabian, still used by the top end players in the game, and the other is Armand's. Where is Armand's? The one from 2 years ago is Armand's. He was basically unskippable. A lot of players still use him. I don't use him a lot myself, but that's just because I prefer Fabian. But I would, if you cannot get the next one, if you do this one, skip this one. No, I wasn't giving you a hard time, David. I was just I'm happy to repeat myself. I was just saying you're not the first one to ask. You won't be the last one to ask. It's a very important question. But yeah, I would skip this one if you're concerned about not getting the next one. The next one will probably, can't guarantee it. I have no insider information. Just historically, the anniversary one is kind of unskippable. March Fusion's very good. Hang on. Had to turn my heater off. Too hot in here. If you guys have not liked the video, please like the video. If you have not subscribed, now would be a great time to do so. Let's see. I think we have another takeover, possibly. Mr. Gingerbread. He needs help figuring out a team to help progress through dungeons and Demon Lord Nightmare. Sounds familiar. We've been playing for 75 days and completely lost on team building. Okay. Mr. Gingerbread Man, I just need your login information. If you want me to get onto your account and give you some insight. Very typical beginner account. Not all that different from the one that we just looked at. Let's see. What should you do with your resource? Been playing for a month, stuck in level 20 dragon. That's fine. That's not bad. Yeah, just be building champions, farm spider and dragon. Very simple. You're doing great too, David. If you've been playing for a month and you can do dragon 20, farm dragon 20. If you're doing 4-key Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord, that's fine. Improve it over time. That's the one that you want to be at. If you can get it down to 3-key and then like 1 King Nightmare, that's even better. Just progress. Other than that, this is what new players need to do. Work on getting Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord. Build champions. Farm dragon and spider. Most important things. Everything else, you get there when you get there. Yes, and good point, James. Work on your Great Hall. Somebody was asking about my Great Hall earlier. Finished this like 2.5 years ago or so. My area bonuses, it's like impossible, basically. The biggest kraken in the game, I'm sure, has not fully filled it out. I focus on Faction Wars, Fire Knight, Hydra, Curse City, personally. Let's see. Okay, we're going to log into Gingerbread Man. Mr. Gingerbread. All right. We got another fairly new account. Been playing for about a month. Wait, no. Sorry. 75 days. 75 days. How long have you been playing, James? Yeah, typically when there is a tournament for a specific dungeon, They will usually do a 2 or 3x during almost every tournament for some sort of gear. Okay. Level 50. Have you spent? Oh, wait. Oh, area bonuses. I was thinking affinity bonuses. You're almost done with the area bonuses? You must farm the crap out of Live Arena. More than me. You spent some, okay? Mostly like the gym packs, or do you buy shards ever? Don't think I saw... Oh, you did have Predator. Okay. Alright, let's take mostly a look at your legendaries. Not a lot of legendaries. Okay. You must like Live Arena more than me. I have a like-dislike relationship with Live Arena. Depends on if I win. Alright, Predator. Let's take a look at your Predator build. For some reason, you got him in a Hex or a Curse set. Not my most recommended set. Got crit rate, 4-star HP percent. I mean, you need to farm gear, right? But like, not? Like, your gear is not even level 60. 4-star gear should not be on your account at this point. Let's see. Okay, you got rid of that. Four-star plus 12 speed boots. Now, typically, you want to put him in damage gear. So, Savage is what you want him in. You probably don't have the Savage gear yet. Yeah, you definitely don't. You need to farm gear. How are we doing in dungeons? Let's see, Spider. Okay. This is something that I say about 3 times a week on this channel. Farm stage 10 Spider. For some reason, it gives a lot of 5-star accessories. So you don't even need to worry about farming stage 11, 12, whatever. Someday you want to get to at least 20. But for now, stage 10 is actually very good. And then focus on Dragon. See what kind of team do we have. We got Ezio. You need to get your champions, your important champions, to level 60 so they don't die. These 2 champions probably aren't helping you out a whole lot. You'd probably stay alive better with like a reviver in the team. Maybe a healer in the team.
How do you stay informed?
Maybe another poisoner.
You could spend hours reading newspapers and searching.
I would run a team more like that.
Or you could tune in to the Becker
Maybe
Private
Cold
Equity
Heart.
Business Podcast with me, Scott Becker. Every day, I share market insights, business news, and even discuss my own.
If not
portfolio
Rector, then maybe
to keep you
Tagore.
informed so you can make your own moves. Plus, I'll be joined.
I
by
read
industry
something
experts
more like
providing
that
a
if I
comprehensive view
could.
of the action shaping markets. So join me and follow the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast today.
Hey, everybody has their own spending level, and that goes for time. Now, personally, I don't spend a ton on the game, but I spend too much time on the game. Fortunately, you guys make it a little more worth it for my time. Especially if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's see. So yeah, and then what's our spider team looking like? That's probably fine. If you're dying too fast, you might need a reviver. You don't really have a great AoE. Wait. You have Cold Heart. Probably take out one of these champions. Throw in max HP Nuker. She's going to do better against a boss like that. All right, catch you later, James. Have a good one. You can track on the Searsha. Remind me, I'll check on my account. I don't want to out anybody else's spending unless they want me to. Yeah, I re-roll my arena constantly too. At least when I have tokens and stuff. So Ginger, I'm gonna be real with you. You need to get your champions to level 60, and you need to farm gear. That's it. Get any champion that you think is decent, from what you've heard. Not him. I would level up Edward, Ezio, Ugo, Mordecai, Rector, Tagore, Venomage. Oh, you got a Royal Guard. He belongs in your spider team. Get him to level 60. Put him in your spider team. Creoden's very good. Nildor is very good. Phoenix is very good. Lady Annabelle is good for Bommel. Most of everything else is mediocre. Morag is okay. Oh, you got Demitha. Nice. Someday you might be able to make a better Demon Lord team with Demitha, but you kind of need a Seeker and maybe a Deacon. Yeah, some people like Alika. I've been telling people Newt is limited for Chimera. He weak hits a lot on certain affinities. Yeah, I personally have not used Morag a lot, but people do like her. Yeah, but mostly build up your good champions. You need a lot of champions in Raid Shadow Legends. A lot. Build them up and then farm your arena. Keep working on your Great Hall. This is bad. You need to farm your Great Hall constantly. You should be fighting arena all day, every day, basically. Refresh, look for a bad team, farm it. Do this all day, every day. Find one-man defenses. Bad teams. Update your Great Hall. Update. Do some live arena if you are up for it. Chase, we can work on your Chimera maybe. Not tonight, but we'll do that soon, I'm sure. Yeah, farm. So, farm your Great Hall from Arena. Build your champions. Spider, Dragon. Those are your main focuses, Mr. Gingerbread Man. Got any more questions? If you're doing a four key Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord, just be happy with that, I guess. Wait a minute. Maybe you're not doing that. Maybe that was somebody else. Either way, you need more gear. More gear. Yeah, improve your clan boss. I was thinking of somebody else. I must have been thinking of somebody else. Are you in a good clan? Get in an active clan. This clan leader is not clearing people out. Move to a clan where everybody is playing and communicating every day. You can't do anything on Clan Boss if your clan is not. This is where you're getting your shards. Free shards. You're going to need more gear. Get in a better clan. Like, right away. Maybe after CVC rewards. But still. Level up your food. Yeah, you gotta get in a better clan. Well, he does at least have Xenomorph and Ezio, so it's something. Alright. But yeah, Cold Heart and Royal Guard, great for Spider. Build them up to 60. Learn how to build them. Look up a build video for them. They will take care of Spider. They'll get you through Spider 20 at least. Jace, you learned that lesson fast enough. No need to cry about it. Hang on. One hits every boss? Are you talking about... Oh, you're talking about Timothy, huh? You joined a Kraken clan. Let me see if I can do that promo code. I assume not. No. I didn't think so. Wait. Nah, you gotta be a noob. Look at my Saoirse. Where is it? Oh, player points. Where can you see what you've spent? I bought my Listen, I pulled a 5-star for Marius like forever ago. I've had my 6 stars. It's nice. GG. No, Chase. There are ways to get free. You can get free points, Chase. I've not spent $17,000. Plarium has given away. One time they gave away like 5,000 free points for some promotion. Like, I don't know if it was anniversary or what. They never did it again, though. By the way, remember how I said I have 4 Rays? I only have a 1-star for her. I can't pull a good soul for her. I'm not buying it either. What do you have what do you have Marius in? Now, our local Kraken who hangs out here sometimes, Timothy, he hates me for having Crushing Rend. But it's the only way I can use Marius for Chimera. He recommends Soul Reap if you prefer Marius just for PvP. But Timothy is a PvP guy. He doesn't care about PvE at all. I like Crushing Rend because I use Marius everywhere. If you mostly care about high-end PvP, Soul Reap's the way to go. Do with that what you will.
It's always easy to save big. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
Predator. Predator is
even more on your favorites. Simply
meta.
Mix and match 5 or more participating
Cheshire, good.
for just 99 cents
Predator,
each during
meta.
a 99-cent sale going.
Let's see. Oh. Just saw your message, David. David, you want to give me your login details? We can look at your account real quick. I'm losing my voice tonight, guys. This will probably be the last takeover for the night. I'm out of breath and I can't talk. Too many viewers. Blew my brains. Shot my vocal cords. Yeah, Predator is a top arena champion. Mixwell should instantly go into your, if you were to actually pull Wixwell, he would solve your Demon Lord problems. He's very, very good. Hang on to that soul. All right, we're gonna log into David's account. Okay, we're in. I'm gonna go get water real quick so that I can, my voice can last at least through one more takeover. Hop in a cough drop just so I can hang out with you guys a little bit longer. All right, let's see. We got a level 49 account. Let's see. Day 30, almost. Day 29. We got some shards. Wait, what's the name of the account? Mortimer James. And let's see. So he can 3-key Ultra Nightmare, it seems. So that's nice. We got in our team. We got so this seems to be quite the team. They're making Demon Lord basically free for new accounts. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure that's like the exact same team that Tyre on his whale account. All right, what's your main question, David? You just want to know what to do next or what? Look at our Great Hall. Need to farm arena. Start there. Let's take a look at our champs. You guys with me? Are you still there? Okay. So let's see. We got Predator. Looks like we do need gear. I would try to get speed boots on him rather than HP boots. Looks like you don't have a lot of options. So what you need to do is build champions and farm gear. Very similar to the account that we just looked at, other than you're doing better in Demon Lord. Very similar champions. Let's see, who do we got built? Very similar champions. Again, get Predator to level 60. He's going to be your arena nuker. Ugo's very good. Build her. Rector Drath, very good. Build her. Food. Okay, champion. Food. Food. Keep Sepulchre Sentinel. She's decent. Food. Food. Gorgrab will help you with faction wars. Tayrell is decent. I don't know much about Malkith. Jurajin, probably keep him even though he's not great. He can be helpful for the faction. Food. Probably food and food. So, build your champions, which you've mostly been doing. And then you need to farm arena. Classic Arena 2. Same thing I told the last guy. Farm these easy battles all day. All day. Farm these easy battles. Your Great Hall is free stats. Do this all day. Work on your missions as they come. And then just like the last guy, spider, dragon, spider, dragon, spider, dragon. Get to stage 20, so focus on stage 10. And then dragon, if you can do 20, you're fine. Farm stage 20. Use all of your energy on those things. Champ training, speed gear, accessories. That's it. Make sure you're getting masteries for your champions as well. It looks like you are. Finish this. Get him to level 60. Here's something that a lot of players probably don't know. When you have a champion that's level 50, get him to run your masteries. And that's a great way to level up your 6-star champions from level 1 to 60. So what I would do, like, you've already been working on his masteries, but like if you didn't have any masteries for him, you would get him to level 6-star. You can almost get all of his levels just from doing masteries. What I do is master 2 champions at once, and then you can get them fully leveled up by doing that. All the way from 1 to 60. Does that make sense?
You get over $100 worth of streaming apps.
I don't usually talk about that,
Hulu, Paramount Plus,
but that's what I do.
Plus and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything.
Well, you got champ training tomorrow, right? So just do it anyway. But Predator is going to be your arena nuker for a long time, probably. He's great. But yeah, I mean, it seems like you're building the right champions. Build champs. Spider. Dragon. Great Hall. You'll get shards from the Demon Lord. That's it. Very simple. Just like the last guy. Just like Mr. Gingerbread Man. Don't complicate it. Any other questions? Very simple. Save your shards for the next fusion. That's right. You got a good stockpile. Good start. I would say for the next fusion, for sure. All right. Are we doing Hydra at all? Doesn't look like it. I would at least try Hydra. Something like that. Maybe that one she's leveled up. Try. Crit damage, attack, speed. Got the accuracy. I don't know, he's 3 King Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord, so. Alright. So let's see, we've got CVC win. Okay, is it 4 key on other affinities? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, we got, oh, CVC in 2 hours? Nice. All right, I can save my energy then. You gotta stay alive. Nash? I might do a few runs at the last minute to overtake. See, I'm trying to get 4th place here. Gotta do some battles to catch up. All right, guys. I am out of breath. My voice is killing me. Fun hangout tonight. I will probably be back tomorrow night. So have a good night. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed or not, if you have not subscribed yet, and like the video, come hang out with us probably tomorrow night. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Weiler Wednesday. I will be back with more Raid Shadow Legends content.